Hey, welcome back to the channel. So, we got the new banner. The new banner is here. So, I thought we had one more day, but I didn't realize it's actually JST. So, when they say the banner is until 16th of June, they are the first one to end the day, the Japanese. uh, so, it ends, you know, this afternoon. So we didn't have enough chance to think about the GP02A, but it's okay. Like both banners are capable. I'm in denial right now. But let us see. So we've already analyzed all this. Like we've already seen all these teaser, the sneak peek on the new units, and I'm gonna take a look at the actual skill set later. But the good news is that none of them are limited. So they are all non-limited time units and pilots. So in the future banner, you're gonna be able to see them again. So it is not as like it's not necessary to just pull them now, but I think they have a higher chance if you do pull them now. I think, but I'm gonna need to check there. Okay, so we're gonna go to the unit assembly in here. Let's see. Sales drop rate, is it increasing? Drop rate, are you increasing? Yeah, it's actually higher. Look at that. It has a higher chance of getting the current banner unit. So if you do like the Dead Side Hell custom, then this is your chance to get them. And also the Build Striker Gundam. Yeah, this one, the Build Strike Gundam. Hey, 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 hey. So I bet like a lot of players prefer into this one. So let's take a look at the units. We're gonna check them out and see them. Ooh, nice stats. Look at that. Attack higher than 10,000 and defense is at 13,000. I'm gonna compare with the tank that we currently have. Compared to the Gundam RX-78, it has higher HP, defense is so 9,000, 10,000. And then for the narrative Gundam, HP 111,000, attack 9,000, defense 13,000. So it's more similar to narrative Gundam. The stats of the uh, the dead side hell. This one also bigger on the HP category. So yeah, the stats is all right. I think it's a little bit higher than if you actually sum all these stats. I think the mobility is the one that makes them different. Let me see. It's the mobility. Is it the mobility? Mobility is higher on the Gundam RX. For this one, they are actually hovering around 8,000 something. So it's the same. It's the same. Nothing really special on this Gundam that side. Ooh. And look at this. Yeah, one of my commenter in my previous video, he said that it will be even worse if that side hell have like a very short range, because considering that in any other Gundam game, he is like a specializing in very melee strike, very short range. So it comes out as maximum range of 3 squares away. It is a pros and cons though, because I bet this one is evasion. Look at this. Yes, we got the evasion. So we got the defense increase, attack increase, and evasion. This is the unique ability specifically only for that side. So increasing evasion by 50% when choosing to evade. So for those of you who doesn't know yet, when you are hitting enemy, or if the enemy hits you, at the bottom of the screen you can actually see the enemy icon, and there is an accuracy on top of the icon, and the accuracy usually hover between 80% to 100% depending on your mobility, depending on your level, the enemy's mobility too. So it's around there. if you actively choose to evade, it can go down until 70%, meaning that you have 30% chance to avoid the enemy attack, which is very, very low, which is why if you have played this game, you know that evading the enemy attack is very rare because the chance is very low. But when I use the dead side, the normal dead side, this one, you can actually go until 50%. That is the lowest you can go. Like this one, the dead side have evasion increased by 10%, which the dead side, the UR one has 15%, which is higher. So while using this, I've tried this with my brother who has a max dead side hell, limit break 3, and then at level 100, and then mobility the highest, and then with the pilot with the highest reaction stats, and the most he can get is just 50% evasion. So that means that you still have 50-50 chance of the enemy attacking you when you're actively evading, which is still quite bad. I mean, like, it's the highest you can get, but it's still a 50-50 chance. So if you've already done all that and you try to avoid and you get unlucky and the enemy hits you, then it's useless. So this one is even higher, and considering the mobility of a UR unit, I bet it can go as low as 40% accuracy for the enemy. That means that you have a 60% chance of avoiding the enemy attack, which is really good if the AI actually actively using the evasion. Because right now you have 3 square away to counterattack your enemy. So when you are counterattacking your enemy, I mean, if you're not counterattacking your enemy, that means that I hope the AI actually choose evasion and just hope that you can evade the enemy attack. Yeah, it actually shoots very well with the Duo Maxwell, ability, where we've already seen it in my previous video when we analyzed the post from the SD Gundam G Generation Eternal Facebook page, that Duo Maxwell get a bonus attack when counterattacking the enemy. So if you don't actually counterattack the enemy, then you should be avoiding the enemy attack. And when you do counterattacking the enemy, then you attack the enemy because you have 10,000 attack, which is for SSR unit or even my Casval Gundam. Look at this. It's similar. It has a similar stat to a standard SSR unit's attack. What the hell? But it is at level 90. So, yeah, this is level 90 stats. Yep. So, it's quite okay. The attack is quite okay. So you should be doing some damage, but not so far away, I guess, from the narrative Gundam. So what is special about this unit? Let's take a look. The fuck? The fuck? What is this number? Oh my god, power 7560. This is the real power creep, guys. Oh my god. What is at the lowest level? It's 6,300 dong. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. It's higher than a maximum level SSR unit weapon power at level 1. What the hell is this? Oh my god, let me check freedom. Where is Sausage Sausage's wait. Charzaku. I'm gonna go with Charzaku. I'm gonna check Charzaku's power. Oh my god, Charzaku can only go up until 6,960. And at level 1 is 5,800. I'm gonna show you the page. This one. The hell? Look at this. This is the MS anti-ship rifle EX. And the power starts at 5,800 at level 1, which is insanely high. It's already insanely high. And it goes up to 6,960. Now we can go to the, what is the strike freedom? We have the strike freedom, right? Like this one. This is everyone's favorite. Look at this. 5,500. And it goes up to 6,600. Yeah. And then where is the GB02A? The power creep is real. Let's go. This one is 6,000 power map attack up to 7,200, and that's the highest one he has. Yes, 7,200. So now this freaking guy has a 6,300 power our weapon and up to 7,560. Yeah, this is the power creep, guys. Oh my god, a durability type, but it hits harder than an actual attacker. uh-huh. Yes, yes. So for those of you who love that side hell, I think this is your how to say uh, ray of sunshine, ray of light. This is where you're gonna enjoy your dead side hell. Yeah, a 7,500 power attack. And he has 13,000 defense somewhere. So he hits like a truck. He hits as hard as an actual attacker, but also he is hard to kill. Like he has a defense of a tanker. This is fun. And it's mobility down and also attack down. Whatever say. This is attack down level 6 and mobility down I think is around level 4. Yeah, so that's his attack. This one is okay. So this one is, it uses range melee weapon stats, normal. Beam physical type, so you want the beam damage taken up and physical damage taken up to the enemy, and also definitely a defense down to maximize your damage. And the mechanism, I thought that when I saw the Facebook page, I thought that side health shouldn't have this because it's a shield. But apparently, I think the wing is considered a shield. Like in any other Gundam game, like he can fold his wing to become a shield, like fold it in front of him and become a shield. So that also counts as a shield mechanism in here. So that is good. Like he can be a proper tank with these stats, like defense up, with also a high attack and also in evasion. So yeah, my initial analysis kind of like underestimating him. Now, because of this weapon attack, it's it's getting really really good. But like just like any other gacha game, like this unit, it's kind of like unique. Like it's a durability type, a tank, but it can also deal damage. But in terms of stats, like he gonna get power creep, quite fast by other units. And also, especially if you do require an actual tank, like this one, it can perform as a tank, of course, but yeah, it can perform as a tank. Doesn't matter. It's normal. But it doesn't have any other damage mitigation. It's an evasion tank. But when choosing to evade, not when choosing to support defense. So yeah, eventually you do want a better tank that actually does a better job than this. But if you require a tank that can deal damage, then this definitely is one. So this is great. Like it's a very unique to that side hell. So I'm kind of liking this approach, like it's gonna be a very unique unit up into the considerable feature. So this is great. And the tag. Yeah, the tag is a problem. It only has 4 tags. Alternative series Gundam Specialized Unit Tough as Nails. So you cannot really put him in under any supporters. You need either Tough as Nails or Specialized Unit supporters. So really, 9 should be taken if you do want to consider using this for the Specialized Unit tag. Or you can just use Tough as Nail team and bring him. But I think it's better to take the specialized unit because I'm guessing that the Gundam wing custom will be under the specialized unit too. And it won't be under tough as nails, because we know that Wing Gundam Zero Custom is not really that tough. Yeah, it can probably be a one-shot killer, I think, but it's definitely gonna be a specialized unit, because a specialized unit consists of mostly the Wing series Gundam. Yes, so it should be under here. Should be under here. Yep, all the Wing series should be. I'm guessing, because Noen is the supporters leader, right? Where's Noen? Yeah, Crescent 9. So, that is that side hell. Now we're gonna go to the pilot. The pilot duo Maxwell defense up, but the highest stats it's on the reaction. I wish the reaction is the one that get increased, like this one. But it actually doesn't have as much reaction as I hope it will have. Let me check the this one. Hey, where are you? I cannot click on you. The Amuro has the highest reaction, I think. Yeah. Amuro reaction is higher than Duo Maxwell. So if you do want to evade using the dead side hell, it's better to just use Amuro instead of Duo Maxwell, the actual pilot. So let's see the character skill. It has attack, burst, boost, critical, and HP repair. What the hell? None of these reduce your damage taken. This is a durability pilot. This is a tank pilot, but none of his skills reduce damage taken. It's more similar to Camille Bidan than a tanker. Yeah, look at that. It's similar to this. With a lower critical rate and a lower restore HP. What the hell? This is level 5 and level 4. Level 5 and level 4. This one is level 4 and level 3. Yeah, this is weird. I mean, like, if you are into a tank that can deal higher damage than an actual DPS, then yeah, this is your pilot. I mean, I think it's gonna be good if you are actually using something like this. Oh, it's gonna be a really good pilot for Geminas too. This is a durability type, but it has a weapon power of an attacker. So yeah, if you actually max out this Gundam Geminas to limit break to 3 and SP convert this, if you're a free-to-play player and only have that side hell at limit break 0, then I think Geminas 2 can be your option to use Duo Maxwell. Yeah, to ride that unit and actually deal damage with this. Yeah, this is a DPS. It's not a durability. It's a DPS masquerading as a tank. So super defense level 4. Oh, okay, still defense 20%. Okay, so I thought when we were seeing the Facebook post, and it says that when piloting units of durability type, it increases own attack by 20% when countering. I thought it's gonna be in here, but apparently it's in here. So he still have the increase of own defense when support defending, and also he has increased defense level 4 in here, which means that as a tank pilot, this can also perform quite well as an actual tank, because the defense increase is huge. But also, like this one, when you counter-attacking, then you're gonna deal high damage. Yeah. It's better. Like, of course, if he ride that side and the enemy is in close range, then obviously your counter-attack gonna be insanely high for a 7,500 weapon attack damage. But if you actually let him ride on this, it can attack from 4 range away. And it has a 6,000 power. If I upgrade this to the max, it has a 6,000 power. So this can be your option. Yeah, to deal damage on a tank unit. So 4 range. Yeah, that's our option. And also because Geminas is from a Wing series, so when you are riding a mobile suit Gundam Wing in here, there should be Geminas. Yeah, there it is, Geminas in here. And also this one, yeah, I forgot. So if you also ride the Gundam Heavy Arm Customs, This one has a power 4500 attack. So if you upgrade this, it can actually deal quite some damage. So this can also be your option for the SR unit. So this is actually quite good. This one doesn't have a high attack power, and the SR that side is also a tank type. But still, it sucks. Don't write this. But it still has this evasion thing, But it's 5%. Then the Dead Side Hell is at 10%, and the Endless Waltz version is 15%. So yeah, when you need to damage that to enemies by 15%, this damage second by 15%. So quite alright. But the problem is that it only has one support defense, which is even in my situation, like I have a RX-78, the original Gundam, this one. But every time I use this, I never use Amuro as its pilot. I always use Mikazuki as its pilot. Because it is much more valuable to have two support defense compared to any other ability. Like blocking the attack damage coming to your attacker twice, it's much more valuable because your attacker is much more precious than a tank. So, but in this case, the tank is much more precious than an attacker. You can deal as much damage as an actual attacker. This is fun. But that is fun. So yeah, that's that side hell. I mean, for me, it is still skippable, but if you do love a Gundam Dead Side Hell, it's quite a good unit. Yeah, once we see the weapon power, the ability, and everything, it actually suits well to the Dead Side Hell's purpose, like his own lore and story. So that is nice. That is nice. Yeah, they stay true to the story. Now going into the builds like Gundam, let's see the stats: 9000, 9000, 10,000. It has a high mobility. Let me check the other support unit. Let's see. This one has high attack. I know, high attack and high mobility. Okay, this one has high attack, high mobility. No, not Sasabi. Where is it? Yeah, it's actually quite standard. The stats. The stats is quite standard. It's below average some more. Not that high. But it has a map attack. So let's check. Map attack. 4,440 damage. What's at level 1? 3,700. So quite an okay map attack. Is in one straight line, which is really hard to use, but it is still something. And it increases damage taken from beam weapons up to 15%. It has some use, but I don't really like the one straight line map attack. Like, it's very hard to use. The beam saber is okay, and the beam rifle is just also like you. For me personally, I don't like so many attack like this. Like, I prefer to just have two attack that covers all the range. Like one attack covering range 1 to 3, and then one attack covering range 3 to 5. And that's it. I only need two attack. Like, I don't need so many options. This way, if I put this guy into a PvP, like Master League, they gonna randomly choose all these weapons. So I need to upgrade all these weapons because I never know what they gonna use. But right now they already changed the Master League, right? They're gonna use the highest damage possible that they can choose. So we will see later. We will see later. And also the Enhanced Beam Rifle EX is at power 5,200, which is 200 damage higher than the standard 5,000 power weapon attack. But we're gonna check the other unit. Like, let's ignite again. Let's go. At the lowest level, 4,700. So yeah, 5,200 is higher than usual. Then a standard banner, of course. Oh, yeah, this is 5,000. This is 5,000 power. So at the most, the standard banner have 5,000 power power weapon. It's lower than that, this one. Yeah, so that one is already the power creep. 200 more than the highest power that we can have right now, the 5000 benchmark. So that is quite okay. The power creep is there. But not as high as the dead side hell. This dead side hell is something else. Damage taken from physical weapons up 35%. Yeah, this is nice. It has a range of 1 to 5. So if you don't have Phoenix Gundam yet, this is your option. Like physical weapons damage taken up currently is owned by GP02A and then Phoenix Gundam. And now with the build strike Gundam. So GP02A is definitely not reliable to put this debuff because his EX skill only have a range of 1, 2, 3. So you do want to use Phoenix Gundam to put this debuff at level 6 to the enemy. But right now you also have an option to use the build strike Gundam if you do require this. Like if you have a unit like this one, if you actually use something like, I think is this physical? Let me see. Yeah, it is beam physical. So all these units that deal physical damage, especially the crossbone Gundam, I think the crossbone deal physical, right? Should be physical. Yeah, beam physical, 7200. This is one of the highest damage dealer in the game. 6000 power at level 1 damage. So how much is the dead side just now? 6000, this one at level 1. Yeah, the fuck. Yeah, crossbone was one of the hardest hitter unit. But the problem is that the range. His problem is only the range, and his damage is very reliant on critical hit. And the chance of critical hit is only 20% in this game. Hence why you need a pilot that can increase your critical rate. Every single unit that have a critical damage increase require a pilot that can actually increase your critical rate. Like this one. Yeah. So with this, you increase by 40%, which goes up from 30% to 60%. So you still have a chance to not deal critical damage, and that's why crossbone is not as popular. As also, especially when the range is very, very short. But if you can use it, then definitely this debuff is gonna be very useful. And as for not only crossbone Gundam, like you can also use this for Casval Gundam, for G3 Gundam, all those physical damage dealer. Like this one can hit from far away, so you can just put this debuff from anywhere. Now the ability makes EN plus 15%, reduce physical damage taken by 30%. This is nice for PvP, and mobility increased by 5%. It's actually quite normal. It's not as you are as I thought. like it's normal. Just like how the current Phoenix Gundam, it's not good. It's also not that bad, but it's just there. So the tags, we have more tags than the Dead Side Hell. Alternative series Gundam protagonist, specialized unit, Gunpla, Unstoppable Seed series. So you can bring him in the protagonist, in the Unstoppable, and the specialized unit. That we currently have those things, and also the Seed series. This is also considering the Seed series. So if you have Lacus, this can be really, really good. Yeah, we have Lacus. But the thing is that the strike freedom, use mostly beam damage. So I don't think you have the need of this. I don't know. I'm not playing. I don't use strike freedom or freedom. So I don't know whether they use physical attack or not. Let me check in the website. Let me go in the website. Where is it? Units. Strike freedom. Wait, there. Is this physical? Beam special. Yeah, look at this. There is no physical on here. So you cannot really put him in that team. But it is from the Seed series. So who else in the Seed series deal physical damage? I think does the Justice Gundam deal physical damage? I know Raider Gundam use physical damage. But there is no EX Raider Gundam. I mean the you are Raider Gundam. But yeah, anyway, let's just go. Also it has a shield, which is quite okay. Uh, this one, yeah, we've already seen this. This is okay. Range melee, weaker, range melee, range. As usual, for every single EX attack, they can use range melee and awaken stats. It will choose the highest stats among your pilot stats. So yeah, that's the build strike. Let's go for the pilot. It's just normal unit apparently. Now going into the pilot, wait, the stats first. It's balanced. It's balanced. What the hell? None of them are actually really high or really low. Oh my god, this is so basic. Ah, what is this? Lock on, increase accuracy, increase movement, increase range. The hell? This is all utility. None of them really specialize into anything. Like it doesn't specialize in damage. It doesn't specialize. The only thing I can think of to be used is the boost range. Like the same as my Phoenix Gundam. Even though it has lock on and high speed, I never actually use any of those. and ability support the counter. It reduces weapon and consumption, so the Peptimus Sirocco is still the best support pilot. Gunpla Builder to restore own HP by 20%. Yeah, it's all Gunpla pilot all have this skill, but you need to ride a Gunpla unit in order to use this, and I think this is your option if you want to upgrade it to the max. But I think it's still better to just ride this thing, the build strike Gundam. Yeah, what the debuff on the backpack unit here? Defense down. Oh, okay. So if you require to reduce the enemy's defense, because I think this one doesn't have reduced defense, right? The build strike Gundam. Let me see. Where is build strike? You don't have defense down. Yeah, you only have physical damage taken up and beam weapon damage taken up. It also comes from a map attack. So yeah, you can use that Real Akuma if you do want to reduce the enemy's defense instead. Now this one support attack counter plus 1 time. It doesn't have any requirements, so it always comes with 2 support counter. Now restore squad EN by 7% at the start of every turn. Quality units with specified attacks. Ooh, this is quite okay, if not for the fact that you don't really actually need this that much. Like, I've already shown you guys that only when you are abusing one unit to keep counterattacking every single time in expert stage for the whole 3 turns, then you will need to restore its EN. Otherwise, there is not a single unit at level 100 or 90 that actually requires to restore their EN. Yeah. So I guess this banner is not that, how to say, not that of a must. Like I think it's because we've all seen Lacus and the Strike Freedom banner that this kind of thing is not as amazing as that one. So we can just save our diamond if you do want to do so. But if you like these 2 units, then definitely just pull now, because you have a higher chance of getting them, especially all those dead side lovers. So we're gonna go with the 9. We know that this increases the specialized unit tech. So if you do want to collect all the Gundam Wing Endless Vault series, then starts from here. Especially you need the 9 there. 9. And we're gonna go to the feature, and we will see the SSR unit. Let's see, Vayat Suivan. I don't know what the hell is this. I've never seen a Gundam like this, so I need to watch more Gundam. And attack is high. Attack is 12,000. Nice. Mobility 9,000. Quite okay as an SSR unit. There's a map attack that deals 4,000 damage. We're gonna look at level 1, so we can get a broader idea, like where it starts. 3,400 map attack. Ooh, which is actually quite high. Like the benchmark of a map attack is around 3,000. So this is, but it is a straight line again. So it's hard to use a straight line map attack. This one is the higher the remaining HP, the greater weapon power. This is only 4,200 damage. The farther you are from the greater weapon, but it has a range of 5. So if you do require an attacker that attacks from very very far away, this is actually your option, one of your option, and it also has 2 increased attack ability, which is quite good. Look at this, attack by 10%, and this one, when HP is above 50%, then you get another attack boost, and it is very easy to maintain your HP above 50%, especially in the PvE stage. This is great. This can be upgraded. This can be a really good attacker unit, optional attacker unit. What is the tech? Yeah, you can just use it on an alternative stage. But test type is from the GP02A last time. So it's those family. OS, who has OZ? The fuck? There are not many options, so just ignore this tag. Unstoppable, yeah. We have a lot on this one, so this is still okay. But none of them really catch my attention. There is a Rising Freedom there. Yeah, nothing really caught my attention there except for the UR units. So, that is this Viet Swift. The pilot, let me see if the pilot is worth it. Soris Harmonia. Ooh, Chance Step 2. This is nice. There are not many SSR pilot that can have 2 Chance Step in here. So this is just like the, who's the rider of the GQs? This one, Amateuzu. Just like Amateuzu, look at this. It's very rare to have a pilot with this. You can use her to clear up stages quite fast because you can kill 3 enemies in 1 turn. That's the purpose of someone with more chance step. But if you are actually fighting an enemy stronger than you, you might not be able to kill them in 1 shot. So this chance step is less valuable than to support attack or to support defense. But it is still something. So the ability increase movement by 1, and then attack first level 3 increased by 15%, which is okay, not something that I'm looking forward to. Own damage done by 15%, raised by 15%, chance step plus 1 time. I'm not really that much into her. Like I said, like if I do want to value the skills, the pilot skills, the first one I'm looking for is the MP up, as always, and then the second one is the range increase. That is very very good, especially if you can ride a unit with 5 range attack. And then the third one is going to be sway. It's very it's a must to have for you to get an extra bonus hit to the enemy without getting counter attack. And then the fourth one is the move speed up, but this one mostly for a supporter unit and also a durability unit. For an attacker, it's rare to make them to need them to increase their movement speed, because you actually want your other units to actually follow the steps of your attacker. So you don't actually need to be the one chasing around, you'll be the one in the middle of everything. So, and then the next one is the critical rate increase, because so for some other Gundam, for some other unit, you do need critical rate to make use of their critical damage bonus in their weapon skill. Now for the supporters, the SSR supporters, we have Frederick Ades and Vesalius. It's an air restoration and it increases the unstoppable tag. I think this is okay. If you can get this one, this is still something. Like we have 3 UR in here, and some of the good unit here is this one, and then Rising Freedom, and this one, and this one, and that's it. Yeah, that's it. There's this one and this one. Yeah, the UR is always good, increasing the UR. But the rest, I don't think any of the rest are that good. What is this? Oh, there's a Gundam. Yeah. So, oh, yeah, one word. Skip. For me, it's a skip. But for you guys, if you do like it, like I said, then uh, go ahead and pull this one. This is nice. So that's it for this video, guys. So power creep on the dead side hell. The rest is so-so. It's just a standard banner. So I'm gonna wait for the next banner. We've already have our the Korean here, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.